Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to Hirakata City here in Osaka Prefecture. And I am on the campus of Kansai Gaidai University. And this is the Gotenyama campus. So this is the newest campus here at Kansai Gaidai. And just to give you a little information about Kansai Gaidai, Kansai is the name of this region here in Japan. Especially for the cities of Osaka, Kyoto, and Kobe. And Gaidai means foreign language university. So in Japanese, Kansai Gaikokugo Daigaku, which would be the Kansai Foreign Language University. So in English, a lot of people say Kansai Gaidai University, or KGU for short. And today we're going to be taking a little walk here around the Gotenyama campus. It's a very beautiful day today. Here it is in late March in 2021. So I think the temperature is about 57 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm not sure in Celsius, but it's a comfortable day actually. Very beautiful day. And so we're going to be taking a little walk around the campus. Just give you an idea what this really beautiful campus looks like. So just some quick information about the campus here at Gotenyama. It opened back on April 1st in 2018. And this campus moved here from the Gakken Toshi campus. So here you can see the 75th anniversary of Kansai Gaidai. So there are two main campuses. This picture here, you can see this is the Nakamiya campus, and still today this is considered the main campus. And then this is the other campus that we are at right now, the Gotenyama campus. So here, Sustainable Development Goals. So again, this campus opened in 2018 on April 1st. So we're coming up on the 3-year anniversary of this campus. You can see the flags of the countries that have connections here to Kansai Gaidai. So this is a short distance from the Nakamiya campus. I would say maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And this is the first place we're going to see. This is the Tanimoto Hall, Building F. So everything is really new, very clean. Of course, right now with the pandemic, they have hand sanitizer in every room that you enter. And then here it is. So this is the Tanimoto Hall, and this is where they have special events, special ceremonies. I don't think they have graduation or entrance ceremonies here, but maybe for students who are about to study abroad, maybe. I know, maybe, depending on the year. They have had that ceremony here in this auditorium. And it's super, super nice, as you can see. And so this is the Tanimoto Hall. And the Tanimoto family is the family that started Kansai Gaidai University. So that name, Tanimoto, is used a lot for different buildings and locations on both the Nakamiya and the Gotenyama campus. So you can see here's a kind of a small size classroom. You can see there's a lot of glass, a lot of open space. So let's go inside a classroom. And here it is. And of course, they have hand sanitizer. And for the academic year in 2021, or at least the spring semester. It's going to be both in-person, face-to-face, and online. So for those students who cannot come to campus, whether they live far away or they have health concerns, they can take the class online. And so here you can see this is the camera that the teacher would use to connect to their computer, and then they will have the class online. And then the students who can come here, of course, they will be seated here in this room. So let's see. I don't know, this might have about 40 desks maybe, I don't know. But here you can see their own rollers. And then of course the desk comes up like this. So it looks pretty comfortable. It has a little support. You can put your bag there. And then of course they have whiteboards and their projector and screen over there in the corner. And again, lots of windows. Lots of windows. So this place is also called the Gotenyama Campus Global Town. And back on June 9th in 2018, there was a dedication ceremony. And actually, I was able to attend that. And a lot of people, directors from other universities who have connections to Kansai Gaidai, they traveled from all over the world, from Europe, from North and South America, Oceania. And they came here for the official dedication ceremony. Let's see, a lot of these doors are locked. Yeah. So this is called the Academic Commons. This is building A. So I guess every building has a letter, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so forth. And one thing you might notice is there's no Japanese. So here's the hallway. So again, lots of glass for each of the classrooms. And so this is a very big classroom here. I wouldn't even call it a classroom. Kind of like a lecture hall. See if the door's open. Yes. So here you can see this is a very large, as again, like I said, a lecture hall. I don't know how many students can come in here, but it looks like several hundred maybe. 200 maybe? I don't know. And of course you can see here, they've got signs, do not sit here, for social distancing. So it looks like they would have one student here in the center, no student here, and then here they would have two students, one on each side, to maximize social distancing. And it looks like here in the back they even have TVs, so that it's clear to see even if you're sitting in the back. So there's the whiteboard. And again, you can see there's a camera there for the teacher to use for online teaching as well. And then this room actually has two screens and two projectors there and there. And it also looks like they have kind of like a, I don't know if it's plastic or some kind of a screen to separate the teacher from the students. So a very big, again, I wouldn't call it a lecture hall. Maybe. I mean, I would call it a lecture hall, not a classroom. So, yeah. So, to be honest, I'm not super familiar with this campus. And right now, classes are not in session. That's why I came here today. There's really beautiful weather and not many people here. So I apologize if I get lost or if I get in a corner with a lot of locked doors. But the main point that I want you to get from this video is just kind of what to expect. I know maybe a lot of students who are going to be freshmen or first-year students will be coming here in the next few weeks and taking classes here. And so this is just to kind of give you an idea of what to expect when you get here. So I think you can see there's a lot of picnic tables and benches. So of course, with the pandemic right now, this would be a great place to eat as long as you can social distance. Being outside is definitely good for ventilation. So here again, you can see kind of the open area, kind of like a plaza, I guess. And I don't know if this is true, but I heard that this campus was inspired by Italian architecture. And so yeah, maybe you can see with the colors, for example, the red roof, for example. And they use the word villa here, which would be kind of like a small town in Italian. We use that word in English as well. And so this would be the cafeteria. I think there used to be a Starbucks on campus. I think it was near the fountain where I started this video, but I think it's gone. I didn't see it. And so also on this campus, they have dorms for students, both Japanese and international students. And I believe that tall building right there are actually dorms. And also maybe that tall building right there in the back is also dorms for international students. So I think this campus, again, like I said, it's called a global town. And I think one of the ideas is to really maximize the interaction between Japanese and international students. And I don't know a lot because this campus is really new and I haven't been here very much. But I think they have some common areas. Maybe like a TV room with sofa or something, I'm not really sure. And then I think, I could be wrong, but maybe they even have a karaoke room or a karaoke in Japanese. But I think maybe even a gym or a place to work out, or I'm not really sure. But anyway, I know they're trying to maximize the opportunities for Japanese and international students to mix and mingle. So anyway, it's a pretty nice view here. You can actually see all the way to the mountains in the distance, and those two tall buildings there would be in Takatsuki over by the JR station. So anyway, you can see a cherry blossom tree. And they are almost at their peak right now. Again, it's late March. And anyway, we're gonna walk up to the top there. And I'm gonna end the video up at the top. And there's a pretty nice view from the top. So this again, this is Learning Commons, Building C. And I think this might be the library. And of course you need your student ID card or faculty ID card to go inside. You need to scan before you go in. So as I'm going up the stairs here, I know it might be a little bit boring. So I'll just give you some information about Kansai Gaidai, the university itself. So it's for international students, it's really famous for its Asian studies program. Again, international students come here and study, of course, Japanese. And then they also study other topics about culture and so forth. And that program started back in 1972. And I'm also going to be making a video over at the Nakamiya campus. And I'll talk more about that program when I'm over there, because the Asian Studies program is based out of the Nakamiya campus. For Japanese students, Kansai Gaidai is also famous for its intensive English studies program. or IES and Super IES programs. And Kansai Gaidai has made agreements with other universities where their professors come here to Japan and provide a program for Kansai Gaidai students to help them prepare to study abroad. So both the Nakamiya and Gotenyama campuses are urban campuses, as you can see, right here in the middle of Hirakata City. And Kansai Gaidai has about 15,000 students coming from all over Japan, from all regions. I know there have been students from as far as Hokkaido and Okinawa come here. And then international students come from dozens of countries, and it's about 500 international students every semester. So that's a really good thing for Japanese students who come here to study foreign languages. There are also about 500 international students every semester. So there's a lot of chances for interaction. Kansai Gaidai is a private university. And as I said, it was established back in 1945 as the Tanimoto English School, and then in 1966 it officially became a university. Kansai Gaidai has affiliations with 392 universities around the world. And that would be in 55 different countries as of January 2020. And every year Kansai Gaidai sends about 1,500 students abroad. Kansai Gaidai employs around 775 staff. And there's also an event with TED Talks at Kansai Gaidai, started back in April 2012. It's held in the ICC building, which is on the Nakamiya campus. But about once a month they get together, watch TED Talks videos, and get in group discussions and talk about them. And Kansai Gaidai is also famous for the Genki textbook series, which is for Japanese, learning Japanese as a foreign language. And I know it's used in many universities around the world. Again, that series is called Genki, Genki. And it was actually a lot of Japanese teachers here at Kansai Gaidai contributed to the publication of that book and textbook series. So here you can see a really nice view of Kansai Gaidai. I'm sorry, from Kansai Gaidai you can see a really good view of Hirakata. Again, this is the Gotenyama area, really close to Nakamiya. And from Hirakata-shi Station, I'd say it's about a 20-minute walk, and it's just straight ahead. You can see it right there. It's a very clear day today. And in the distance you can see the Ferris wheel, which is over at Hirakata Park. So yeah, you can see the Yodo River in the distance as well. And as I said, you can see across the river over to Takatsuki and the mountains in the distance. Over there. So up here at the top they have a lot of chairs for sitting outside and eating or studying. So that's one thing I really like about this campus, is that it's a lot of focus on nature, being outdoors, of course assuming that the weather is good, but you can study and of course eat outside as well. The last thing I want to mention about Kansai Gaidai is it has a festival around Halloween every year, and it's called the Gaidai-sai, or the Kansai Gaidai Festival. And it's held over at the Nakamiya campus, and the students make food, and then the different club activities will have different exhibitions and performances and things like that. So it's kind of like Halloween combined with these events held at Kansai Gaidai. So a lot of students like to dress up for Halloween and come to the festival. So this is a really good view from above over the Gotenyama campus. And again, over here on the left, this would be the dorms for the international and Japanese students. And then of course here in the middle is the area that we just walked around with all the different classrooms, open areas, the fountains, and the cafeteria, and so forth. And then over here on the right, I believe it is some more dorms for international students. So It's a very beautiful campus. And in fact, straight ahead in the distance, you see that tall building just right there in the center of the screen. That is the Nakamiya campus. So you can see about how far it is from here. Like I said, it's about a 10 or 15 minute walk. And I'll be making another video over at the Nakamiya campus. So please check it out if you're interested. So again, this is the Gotenyama campus here at Kansai Gaidai. I hope it was helpful for you to get to see the campus maybe before you come here to have classes, or if you have had classes here in the past, maybe this is a little nostalgic for you to come back and visit and see this again. So okay, so this is going to be the end of my video for today. Thank you very much for watching. I make a lot of videos about Japan here in Hirakata in the Kansai area, and basically what I do is I just walk around and explain a little bit about Japanese history and culture, and I do this in English. And so these videos are made for non-Japanese speaking people who are interested in Japan. And it's also made for, these videos are also made for Japanese people who kind of want to see Japan through a foreigner's eyes. And also for those Japanese who want to practice their listening in English, for example. So I think this video might be really helpful for a lot of Kansai Gaidai students to see the campus and then also get some English listening practice. So anyway, if you like this video, please click like and subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment down below. It doesn't matter if it's English or Japanese. I'd be very happy to read it and respond to you. So again, thank you very much for this video. And again, I will be making a video over at the Nakamiya campus here at Kansai Gaidai. So please check that out as well. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.